Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a little comparison here between Sony's Z3 from 2014 and the new Sony Xperia X Performance in 2016 to see how they compare. We're going to be using the latest software as well for the Z3, so that is the Android 7.0 developer preview provided by Sony. And we're going to see how they compare here. And I've been saying quite a lot that I think the Sony Z3 was probably one of the best devices Sony ever produced. Very skiddy back though, as you can see. It's moving by itself. Oh, and I knew that would happen. You see, the Z3 is faster here than the latest stuff from Sony. But you can see we have basically set them both up here quite nicely, and everything is closed down at the back. So as I said, this is the Android 7.0. which is very nice, and it comes with a slightly more kind of refined approach. Will that result in better performance? We can have a look. So we can see wow. So the Z3 seems to be taking the mick here a little bit. It's about 2.2. to the Z3. So camera. Ooh, I didn't see which one was faster then. Both of them very slow. Maybe the performance. Let's see the YouTube. So the performance again, and also the App Store. Performance slightly there. So I think the performance has gone ahead a little bit now, which is about bloody time. What do we have? I think we have the music, obviously. Go. So this is much quicker than the Play alternative. Obviously, if you're using this developer preview, you won't get the Sony apps in there, so do bear that in mind. Some of them are missing. We can just have a look at the speed here. This is floating on my table. It just won't stay still. So let's see what the the X. I'm calling it Z. I mean, what is the X going to give us tonight? And the X gives us something good in the form of a very nice speed. And what can the Z3 give us? So it is faster here. The X boy. At last we're seeing some benefit from the device. So the Z3 is faster for the upload though, so go figure. But you know, I have seen a little bit of improvement from the latest Sony, but a lot of those apps did seem to be very similar, if I'm to be honest. We can just have a look at some web page loading here. Go. So you can see the performance is done here pretty much. Yeah, you can see there is quite a nice speed here when it comes to the web browsing. Go. Oh, hang on. Let's just go to this page. Go. So you can see very slow on the X there to respond, which is very weird if you ask me. Just try one more. GSM Arena. Virtually the same. I mean, seriously. Would you pay 600 for this? You know, tough question if you ask me. But nevertheless, we can just round off looking at the multitasking. See here. So that was Z3. Similar. My God, the Z3 is a good phone. It's literally identical. Look at that. So as long as you don't mind losing a few Sony apps, I'd definitely recommend this Android 7.0, which seems to really do some good stuff. A little bit of a reload here. Not really too bad, you know. A little bit reloady here and there, but it is an older phone. So I'm very impressed with the Z3 here in 2016. There is obviously the Z3 Plus, which might even give you a little bit better performance. Might test that as well. But I think the Android 7 is only limited to the Z3 at the moment, which is very nice. So Z3 owners, I definitely recommend you get the PC companion and, you know, get it on your device. You can see performance isn't too far off from the latest stuff, and obviously as well I think the battery is better than a lot of these recent Sony phones. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think it was 3000. No, there's not any like gang warfare going on outside. I think there's some sort of fireworks show, but basically very nice video here. You can see for Z3 owners, very little reason to upgrade. I think there is a new Sony phone on the horizon that I have seen, you know, on Phone Arena, I think, but it looks to me like Sony's going back to its old ways of releasing phones every 2 months. So yeah, just a quick little video here checking out these two. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.